Hey, how's it going? Today we're going to be looking at my sword pistol Deadeye build. Um, I'm not even sure what I'm running here, but it's been working really well. I switched to Demon Queen to test it out, but I haven't been really running that. I've been running Speed Ruin. And then we're running Fireworks, Marauders with some concentration. Marauders. This is, oh, Marauders. Yeah, so that's pretty much Dragon, Marauders, and Marauders. So there we go. Um, Deadly Arts. This is the same trait line run that I do with the Hunter build. It's basically the Hunter build, except I just switched out the weapons. Weapon is sword, pistol, pistol. Come down here. So I want to talk about the reason why I'm liking sword pistol. So just to give you an idea, let's just move over here. Alright, so let's target that guy. So here I am up here on this mountain. He's down there. So I just want to show you how far we can close the distance, right? We can go. And then we're out. So we started from up here. So that's kind of why I've been liking the sword pistol, just the amount of ground that we can cover. Another thing we can do is we can drop smokescreen, and now we have blinding bolts within that. So I've been using that to kind of blind people, so I'm not getting like destroyed. And you can see I can get 2 off on that. The other weapon set is pistol. I believe I'm running air and fire. I'm going to try not to have to clip and just run this live, so we can take a look at how effective or ineffective this might be. If anyone's wondering, I'm choosing this over precision. I don't really care too much about access to my sneak attack with no stealth. It just doesn't feel right. Oh, here's a guy. So let's take a look at this. So here's this guy here. Let's get him marked, and now watch what we're going to do.
I could out-type you, click, boom.
Oh, fell down. Alright, let's move across.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
And he's dead. So you can see that
There's a hand over here.
that particular one was just pretty easy. Let's go over here. And done. They feel like they're in a safe position, but I'm covering about 4,000 units of distance. right? So you have 1200, 1200, 1500, so close to 4,000 units. That's a big Zerg. Looks like wine. I did do a clip video earlier, a couple of weeks ago of this build, calling it my new build. So you guys can check that out if you want. So let's see what we got. Looking for some fights. Yeah, I switched to pistol and I can now mark without having to teleport in. See that? So that way I can get my buffs up here without having to go into the group. So I've been liking that a bit. So we're just gonna see, what do we got going on? There's some pulls here. Hold on for a second. And then we just wasted that guy. See that? So he's gone.
You still have to hit much harder.
See how much life that guy went to? Oh, what do we got here? And he's down. And we'll do this. Come up. And he's dead. Oh, that's hilarious. Dead.
Contract accepted.
Well, check out those buffs. 14 seconds. We're gonna move away. So one of the things I like about this is an AoE, hits 5 people. In melee range, it'll hit 10 times, so it's 3 times range, 6 times, no, it's 3 times melee, 6 times projectile damage, and then a final slash. So if you have someone that's in range, you're hitting 10 times for base damage is about 3,000. So when you get on top of them, you can actually like basically annihilate someone in 2 spins. Huh.
Not enough energy. Replenishing.
And you can see he's dead.
This is getting serious.
So you can see how I'm playing this, where I'm moving in and out. That's another reason why I'm liking the sword pistol, the ability to just move in and out. So a lot of times I'll lay my bat down, and then I'll use my fort, and then I'll do some damage, hit that again, and then I'll pour it out. So you can see, and then I can switch over, and then I have my weapons to shoot from a range.
Your spirit is mine.
We'll move out, we'll see who wins that fight, and then we'll come back in. Well, that blue guy's coming in to ruin it.
Calm before the storm.
Time to leave. So you can see I can move out really, really quickly as well. We'll reset everything up. I gain stealth from 3 stacks of this, and I can use steal time. I have my stealth here, stealth here, stealth here. So even though I'm using sword pistol, I don't feel like I'm like lacking any stealth. When I kill someone, when the renewing gaze triggers, I get 20% reduction there. The other thing is all my utility skills will recharge by 25% when I use steal. And that's a 15-second cooldown. So these 3 skills can actually get 45% cooldown between this and this when I'm using it. And these 2 skills get 20% cooldown when I'm using payback. And that's like no internal cooldown. So if I get on a roll and I start killing people, I can like reset all of these skills really, really quickly.
Ready for anything.
And so you can see right there how I use black powder into flawless execution, that I could sit in the mechanics fire and not have to worry about the blinds. And I was like not even paying attention. That was just an easy kill. Like easy, right? So here goes another guy. So let's see what we got. I'm dead. And then we'll back him away and come in. Easy kill.
Replenishing.
Boom.
Vacate these premises.
So what else do we have? Anything? Alright, I'll move across. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on over there. Alright, you can see I'm using power ferocity. I have minus 20% condition duration, just because that's the food I have, and precision. But I'd probably go with like a 10% reduction. But it doesn't really matter. Right, so you see this guy over here? So he thinks he's safe, but watch. Almost got him. Just a little bit out, so pop up. And boom, dead. And then we'll knock him away with double stealth. And now I'm completely stealth, and then boom. And now look at my resets. And now we're gonna come back over onto this guy here.
Time to do some real damage.
We're gonna immobilize him. Oh. We're gonna come out here. We're gonna get up. And then what I do is if I see someone with if someone puts up like a block for my projectiles, I just use sword once. And the cleave on this with quickness does a lot of damage really, really easily. So anyway, I'll quickly go back to spawn here. So I'll just show again. So at the end of the day, this is the setup with the traits. I'm running full Marauders with fireworks. Oh, it's not. I have concentration. Concentration. I have 2 pieces of concentration to get the 32% boon duration. And that's just because steal time 4 seconds. I think you can get 4 seconds with like 29.33% if you want to like truly min max. But that's 4 seconds of quickness feels good for me. Relic of speed. People can't get away. 67% move speed is really good. So I just prefer that, and the damage is already there. You can see how good unload works. You have a daze that you use. I like to use the bolo shot just because it really helps to immobilize people, and then just like blink them away with the one, right? Or mobilize, go into stealth, and then hit with my stealth attack. It works really, really well too. So there's different ways you can use that. And then obviously you have, again, you can drop your black powder and use flawless execution to get extra damage. And blinds, the blinds on this is incredible. But basically 2 flawless executions with your steal time and your mark can almost bring a person like completely down. Yeah, so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and give it a try. It's a lot of fun. That's all, and honestly, that's really what I want to do here is just have fun. I just create builds that I think are like freaking fun, and blasting someone with 2 pistols is a blast, and like being able to like move so far across. Freaking no valid path. No,
I can
okay,
outrun.
no.
I feel good. Replenishing.
Alright, being able to do that feels really good, and then come back this way. Alright, and then come up, and then come down, and we're moving pretty quickly, so I like that. I think it's hilarious, and then you see how fast everything sets up, so that's a lot of fun. Alright, once you're at a position where you can like click on something, then you know you're in range to do this combo. So the first one is Shadow Step.
I
This
can
one,
outrun. Time to do some real damage.
right? And back. Anyway, have fun, and I hope you enjoy the build.